Rafah, Gaza Strip. Israeli forces raided one of last functioning hospitals in northern Gaza and arded the south with airstrikes, killing at least 28 Palestinians. Despite growing international support, it continued its attacks on Tuesday with renewed support from United States. Alarm. The air-ground war, launched in response to the Hamas attack Israel on October 7, has killed nearly 20,000 Palestinians, displaced nearly 1.9 million, destroyed much of northern Gaza, and sparked attacks U.S.-Israeli targets in the region. Attacks by Yemen's Iran-backed Houthi rebels on ships in Red Sea have led oil and gas giant BP as well as major shipping companies to suspend trade through the vital waterway, prompting United States and its allies to launch a new mission. Counter the threat. His remarks signaled that United States will continue defend Israel against growing international calls for a ceasefire and continue to provide vital military aid for one of deadliest military campaigns of 21st century. As United Nations Security Council is expected to hold a new vote on Tuesday. Shots across Gaza according to Associated Press journalists who saw the bodies arriving. An attack on a home sheltering displaced people in Rafah killed at least 25 people, including a 2-year-old boy and his newborn sister. In another attack, at least 3 people, at 2 local hospitals early Tuesday. Rafah, the southern part of Gaza where Israel told Palestinians to seek refuge, has been hit repeatedly in recent days. Israel struck militant targets the region, often killing large numbers of civilians. The military said Tuesday that a leading Hamas financier was killed in an airstrike on Rafah, but did not say when it happened or whether others were killed or injured. Meanwhile, there were fierce in northern Gaza, which has turned into a wasteland 7 weeks after Israeli tanks and troops raided it. Israel's ing of the Jabaliya refugee camp in the city on Tuesday killed at least 27 people and injured more than 100. According to senior health ministry official Munir al-Boursh. According to hospital records, at least 15 people lost their lives in attacks carried out throughout the night in center of Gaza. The dead included a mother and her 4 children, who were killed as they sat around a fire. According to an AP reporter who filmed the aftermath, the Hamas-run Gaza Ministry of Health said 214 bodies were brought to hospitals in region in last 24 hours, bringing death toll to more than 19,600 since beginning of war. It does not distinguish between civilian and combatant deaths. Hamas continued to offer fierce resistance and launch rockets against Israel. Militants said they fired a barrage toward Tel Aviv on Tuesday and air raid sirens sounded in central Israel. No immediate reports of loss of life or damage were provided. Hospital raid. Israeli forces raided Al-Ahli Hospital in Gaza City overnight, destroying wall at front entrance of church that runs hospital and detaining most